Sandra,
Yes.
Sandra. This is good. What encourages you? I've seen you from the day you started real estate, and I'm gonna call you. I call a girl a beast. Okay, you're really different. I mean, honestly, and I say that because I always say I'm like the preacher in real estate. So I've seen your growth, and I've seen how you had to go through it, and you've been able to, I would say, successful real estate career because you did whatever it took. But I know you had to have some days where you wanted to, probably you not much, but if you did have some days where you wanted to stay in the sleep. Did you? Well, you didn't want to throw in the towel. I'm not going to tell you. But you had some days where you kind of got tired.
Oh yeah, mentally or physically tired.
Right.
One of the things I would share, Dr. Karen, to answer your question is, I have always been excited about real estate as it pertains to what it just included and what it brought to the table. I remember starting off with Dr. Karen in my first transaction. For those of you who know me, you know my testimony. My first transaction, I thought I wasn't done. Mind you, they done gave me the check at closing, and I still thought I wasn't done. And I came to Dr. Karen and I say, I think I'm missing something. And she went over it with me, and I said, that's it. That's all I got to do to get this. I said, oh my goodness. And then I was running ever since. I thought I was missing something. I thought there was so much more to the transaction. But yes, in every deal there's a different situation, or in every aspect of real estate it's different. But at the same time, what encourages me to get up on it every day is my why.
Wow, she talks about her why a lot too, and they talk about our whys, and so that's something that keeps her going. So Sandra, I just want to talk about like a new agent, because in the beginning they have where they're excited. Oh my God, when they get their license, they're so excited. And then they'll come to the office, in any brokerage, not our brokerage, any brokerage. They're excited and they start posting on social media and so on. And then some of them even make it to the first transaction. And then they take that energy and they put it all into that first transaction. They give it all they got. They get excited. They go and do the inspection, and then they go and take pictures. I've just had my inspection. I'm over here at the appraisal appointment, and all of a sudden,
they
2
stop.
weeks before closing,
They stop.
They're not only one of the reasons that they stop is because 2 weeks prior to closing, something so detrimental, so trouble happened where the deal won't close.
Okay.
So now I know
You said a lot.
I got to stay right here. They've done all of that in their first transaction, and now it doesn't close. Now they've thrown the towel in.
Oh my goodness, you said so much. First, Dr. Karen said this. She says that when an agent first comes on board, they're so excited, they're running, and they're so excited and wanting to just take over the world, right? This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. Okay, real estate does not operate like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pull off the Band-Aid quick.
Okay, so we can interrupt each other too. Okay, so let me tell you, I want you to talk about the marathon, but I'm going to tell you what I think about the sprint though. It's a marathon. Don't get me wrong, but if you are a brand new agent, I need you to do for the first 3 months. I need you to sprint. See, because if you do it like a marathon in that first 3 months and you don't make it, you're throwing in the towel. But just understand what we're saying when we say it's a marathon. This is a long game. This is long. So I'm going to let her finish, but I want you to come out of the box running and give it all you got. Just for those 3 months, and then once you start, see, the key, what's going to help you got to get some closing. If you don't have closings, you're going to want to throw the towel in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But however, here's the thing: doing the things to get closings. A lot of times, realtors get into the game of real estate and don't want to do do nothing. I think that these things are gonna just drop. The leaves drop from the very sky above, and it's just gonna land in their lap. Because even your family member not even gonna close with you majority of the time. I know I done hit a nerve.
Yeah.
I done hit a nerve, but but a lot of times they're not going to be your first partaker. It's going to be a stranger that's going to support you further than your family member, right, or your friend.
That's right.
So I share with you this. Okay, so one of the first things, you have to definitely run hard. Yes, okay, and prospect. And I'm sorry, I just don't know how to get around it. I know everybody don't like those words.
We're gonna say it till we drop.
Yeah, they don't like the words prospect, but that's really what it is. And then on top of that, let's go back to your original question. You asked, hey, what wakes you up that you have to encourage yourself, right?